The Merlin Annual Pass has been a hot topic over the last couple of weeks as the new passes have now been introduced. Now the question is, are they worth it? Do you get anything extra? And will you be buying one? Welcome to UK Theme Parks, my name's Adam, and we get asked more than anything at the moment about the new Merlin Annual Pass. I have to say, I've been going online and I've just been trying to find out more about it, to be honest. I still don't really understand. I don't really understand the change. I don't understand any of it. So let's have a look. In this episode, we're going to look at the passes. We're going to look at the costs. There was a sale on. We've missed the sale. Sorry about that, missed the sale. We're going to have a look at what the restrictions are, and we did struggle to find the restrictions as well, and we'll probably struggle to do them here. I have a tablet with me. We're going to go through it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts along the way. First, we have 3 passes. We have a Discovery Pass, we have a Gold Pass, and we have a Platinum Pass. Now, to put it in perspective for you, the Gold Pass seems to be in line with the Standard Pass from last year, and the Platinum Pass seems to be in line with the Premium Pass from last year. Yep, your guess is as good as mine, to be honest with you. So, let's have a look at the restrictions list first. We'll put these up on the screen as well so you can see them. Do you get 50% off hotel stays with Merlin Holiday Club? Not with the Standard Pass, no. No, but you do with the Gold and Platinum. I didn't even realise this is a feature. Don't know if it's new for 2021. Doesn't really interest me in the slightest, to be honest with you. So free parking is included on the other 2 passes, which is quite interesting because it wasn't included on the basic pass last year, but it's not included on the Discovery Pass this year. 20% off food, again not included on the Discovery Pass, but will be included on the other 2. £5 fast track vouchers, you'll get free with the Gold Pass, which was the same as the Premium last year, and you'll get 6 with the Platinum Pass. £5 voucher, there's usually some, I'm guessing, I don't know if it's 6 in total, or whether or not that's going to be 2 for each park, or whether or not that's 6 for each park. I really don't know. We got a couple, I think we got 3 for each park last year, so that would be my guess. But until someone gets a new bundle, it's very hard to tell, to be honest with you. Share the fun vouchers, you will get none with the basic pass this year. You will only get 3 of them for £15 entry with the Platinum Pass. Still no news on whether or not you can use last year's, because I've got abundance of bloody vouchers kicking around in cups and cupboards and things kicking around the house. Who knows? Who knows? Multiple pre-booked tickets available. So, I don't really get this, to be honest with you. You can book up to 3 tickets per attraction at any time. So this, I think this is your total amount of tickets that you can have booked under your pass. Now, I'm not convinced the system's that intelligent, to be honest with you. You can have 3 on the Discovery, 3 on the Gold, and 6 on the Platinum. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Loads of extra perks and discounts is all it says, and there's a tick next to the Gold and Platinum Pass. I can't say it gives a lot of information. I really can't say it gives a lot of information. So the main thing with the Discovery Pass is it's 180 days. So it's effectively half the year, just under half the year. And you don't need to sort of worry about things. I believe it's all done. The Merlin Annual Pass is digital, so it's a digital pass you'll have on your phone. And you know, the restrictions are quite something else. That pass is only available for weekdays during term times, doesn't include school holidays or weekends. So the Discovery Pass is great if you, I don't know where it's great. I don't know. I actually don't have a reason to buy the Discovery Pass as a whole. I'm sure there's people, I would love to visit the Merlin parks during the week, but I work, I can't. And I know most people work as well, and yeah, those that don't work probably don't own annual passes because of the cost of them. So it's a very, very difficult one. I guess there was a demand for it. Now then, you'll remember back to the survey, quickly touch on the survey last year, where you had 33 questions of god-awful answers, where basically you were just picking the best one and they were all absolute trash. Here's the passes, here's what comes out of it. Now then, let's get to the crux of it. Let's get to where it is. So the Gold Pass gives you 345 days access. It's got a nice ring to it, isn't it? 345 days access. And it can't be used on busy days. And it's funny actually what they include as busy days. It is quite odd. You still get the privilege pack with it. And then the Platinum Pass gives you a year access with no exclusion dates. However, you still have to pay for premium events. Now then, what I'm going to try and do now is get up the actual details of this, because this is really, really difficult to kind of find on their website. It really is. Now then, to actually find the terms and conditions, I really did struggle for the Gold Pass. The Platinum Pass is unlimited in terms of the days, so you're not restricted on busy days, and of course the Discovery card is literally times where you probably can't visit. So the Gold card is probably the option that most people are looking at, and cost-wise it's still more expensive than what the Premium was last year. However, let's have a look. So the Gold Pass does not allow entry to any Merlin attraction, that's any Merlin attraction on the following days. The 13th and 14th of February. Good news is for Merlin, none of their parks are going to be open this year on the 13th and 14th of February. 2nd to the 5th of April, so that is Easter this year. That covers the Easter bank holiday weekend. Kind of understandable, to be honest with you. The 1st to the 3rd of May, that covers the bank holiday weekend. The 29th to the 31st of May, that covers the bank holiday weekend. The 28th of August to the 30th of August, you guessed it, that covers the bank holiday weekend. And the 30th of October to the 31st of October, which is Halloween. I don't really understand the 30th. I haven't checked the day that Halloween falls on this year. I'm guessing it's related. And then the 5th to 7th of November, which will entail the fireworks. My guess, my fireworks at Alton Towers, which I wanted to go to, I wouldn't be able to go to on this pass. However, that said, I don't tend to visit theme parks on a bank holiday, so they don't really bother me. Those dates don't really bother me in the slightest. No way I'm going anywhere near a theme park on Halloween, especially given the Fort Park issues this year. But I do feel slightly cheated at the same time. So last year the standard annual pass was on sale, I'm sure, at $79.99, and you could readily pick it up for $99.99. The premium annual pass I picked up as a renewal price, a family renewal price, at £139. There is no family renewal price anymore. There's no family renewal price whatsoever. So the prices last year were great value. And I kind of worked out, even in 2020, with the pandemic that went on, I still saved about £1,500 on entry to theme parks. It's really, really hard to argue with that. Now then, renewal prices this year. I'm going to start with renewal prices because I think most people probably already have a pass, rather than jumping straight in at the maximum price. Renewal price. So if I was to renew my premium, which is more in line with the platinum, it's £229, which was £90 more per person, there's 3 of us, per person than what it was last year, so that's an extra £270. £270, that's quite a jump. That is quite a jump. If I was to renew for the Gold Pass renewal, which quite honestly I will probably do, it's £159. So it is still £30, 20, £30 more than what I've paid. There were various prices. I'm sure you could get it as low as £119 last year, but it's about £30 more than what was paid last year. And there are those dates exclusions, which I don't currently have on my premium pass. Now then, obviously, for people that want to buy a new pass, it's a little bit more in your face, to be honest with you. So the Discovery Pass is £90. I guess if you're going to make use of weekdays, and you can make use of weekdays, £90 you would probably always get tickets, even if we have to pre-book. It's quite good value. It's quite good value. The Gold Pass jump up, just to be able to go at weekends, obviously when the parks are busy, is £219. So renewal at £159, this at £219. It's a significant price. It's more than what the top pass was last year, which I think topped out at £199 if you were unlucky to buy it outside of a sale. The Platinum Pass is then £299. £299. In fact, sorry, I say that. It was a Platinum Pass that would have topped out at £199 last year. The Gold Pass would have been the basic pass, which you could pick up for £79 at one point last year. £99, and I think about £120 as an average. So these are 100% increases of a minimum £100. £100 increase on the pass itself. So it's quite a big jump. And again, if I judge my premium against the Platinum, I paid £139, and now I'm going to have to pay, if I was buying new, it's a massive jump. So where do we stand on it? Well, you've only got to go through the comments on the Merlin Annual Pass page. You've got to understand, Merlin obviously set these posts well in advance, schedule these posts well in advance. I don't think they're trolling us. I don't think they're trolling us. I'm not really sure. I don't think they're trolling us. These posts are set up well in advance, and the comments on there are out of this world. I mean, you see some negativity on social media, Facebook, Twitter, but ultimately there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I've seen very few lights, very, very few lights at the end of the tunnel when it comes to this Merlin Annual Pass. What do we think the parks are doing? I have to say, I think Merlin are putting people off buying passes. I don't think it's a secret that 2020 for pass holders was an absolute disaster. Sure, we're going through pandemic times, I fully understand that. And we were quite lucky, we booked most of our tickets in advance, and we had all our tickets booked as well for November and December and January as well. We had them all booked, all sorted on our passes, and of course we've not been able to go. But I don't think Merlin particularly want pass holders there. I think Merlin are more than aware that the people that argue and really, really kick up on social media probably won't pay for these new passes. And quite honestly, I can't understand anyone. They've just had a sale on. They've literally had a sale on. I can't remember if it was from Boxing Day or just beforehand, but it ended a couple of days ago with the passes. I think it was 239 and 169, something like that. It wasn't a great sale price. It was an introductory sale price. They've claimed that won't be back on sale again this year. But if you bought that pass on there, you are really, really taking a punt. Really, really taking a punt on whether or not you're going to be able to use them this year. And it's really just interesting Merlin's strategy around it. You don't really see many parks. I've not seen many parks advertise their season pass. I've seen Adventure Island do it. They're selling it for £50. I mean, at £50 for Adventure Island, I don't mean to be rude, you'd take that gamble at £300 for Merlin parks, which, if you read TripAdvisor or anything like that, have been absolutely hammered by their pass holders and their loyal customers this year. I don't think it's the same kind of gamble. And of course, I'm quite lucky, so my pass actually runs out today. Or should run out today. But of course, because we've been shut, and the country's been locked down, it was extended to the 2nd of August, which actually I'm quite happy with. Because if by the 2nd of August we're not through all of this problem, I really will consider whether or not I need to renew the annual pass. And of course, we are back in a national lockdown right now. So I am expecting that to extend very, very slightly. Now, of course, these parks have been absolutely hammered. Chessington World Adventures got hammered for the zoo opening over the Christmas period when everywhere went into Tier 4. But of course, in the zoo opening, what you have to understand is Merlin can claim that at least one of their attractions was open, and they don't have to extend the passes. So you can't travel to Chessington really, unless you live at Chessington. You'll have noticed, of course, we haven't been to Chessington World Adventures over the winter period whilst they were in higher tier restrictions, or indeed when we went into higher tier restrictions, we didn't do it, and it's pained me. It really has pained me. But they know that you shouldn't be going there unless you live within 10-15 mile radius, and on top of that, it's a bit mean if you own a pass halfway up the country and nothing's open. Maybe Alton Towers Gardens, but who lives near Alton Towers realistically? Who lives within exercise of Alton Towers? It's right in the middle of nowhere. It was a bit of a backhanded strategy by Merlin to do so, and I genuinely think they don't want pass uptakes this year. I genuinely don't. And you look at the pre-booking system, and you look at trying to get tickets for days, even if you kind of booked months and months in advance, it's very, very difficult to get day tickets. I know some people were really well organised. As I said, we probably got about 80% of the tickets we wanted, but we did still miss out on days. I don't think they want pass holders there. I don't think there's a benefit during this pandemic to have pass holders at the theme park at all. And I think that's the introduction on this. And the introduction of a new pass, I don't know many companies that would completely restructure companies and finances and things right in the middle of a pandemic when half of their attractions are closed. So my honest opinion is I don't think Merlin want annual pass holders at the moment. And I would fully imagine that once the pandemic's over and they can go to full capacity, because we don't really know when that's going to be, that you'll see these drop in price. And that's when you'll see also individual park ones drop in price, and they'll kind of really, really boost it. So of course they do have attractions opening at every single theme park this year: Alton Towers, Chessington, Legoland, and Thorpe Park. Still not sure the Thorpe Park one will open, but we'll see. Might open in the later on in the year. And that's going to be their TV spot. That will be their TV spot. But of course, we are locked down now by the looks of things until the end of February. Restrictions will be released, shortly on that. So we're definitely going to miss out on the February festivities at all the theme parks and fairs. And I think Merlin are being very clever here. They've got an annual pass, they've got it on sale. There's nothing available for monthly yet either for monthly pass holders. The monthly pass holders that are already on and locked into a contract with their other 2 passes will only get this as an option. Where the monthly was pitched initially that it would roll and roll and roll and roll, it's not going to be the case anymore because the pass isn't going to be available. So I find it a very strange decision from Merlin right in the middle of all of this to do it. And there's obviously a business reason why they've done it. And I believe the business reason is to cut back on the amount of memberships and the amount of annual passes in which they're selling. Whether it's temporary or not will be quite interesting to know. But, it's all right they have a savings calculator. And as I said, I will save, even if I buy it at a renewal price, I will save the money. But I know a lot of people don't go weekly. I know a lot of people don't go maybe twice a week. Some people only go 3 or 4 times a year. They make their money back and they get the 20% off food, which is their push to buy it at a low price of like £99. At a price of $219, I'm not sure people will. But leave your comments below. Leave your comments below because, let's face it, I think a lot of people are in this boat with Merlin Annual Pass. I think a lot of people have had theirs extended to mid-year. I think Merlin know that as well. They've had to extend them to mid-year. But will you be buying a new one? Will you be renewing it? Let us know now. Will you be renewing it now at this price and at this product? Or are you going to wait for the summer and see exactly what happens? We're hanging on. We're hanging on in there. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.